Amazing Lucas, he did a video, talking about the whole Steven Crowder versus Daily Wire stuff. I guarantee he's going to bring up slavery, man. How much you want back? Put it in the comments. Let's get straight to it, man. Don't forget to hit the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't. Drop some comments as well, fam. And remember, I react live on my BXBeastBoy Reacts channel. You need to go subscribe. We be live over there. Let's check this out.
So Steven Crowder is complaining about Jewish-owned Daily Wire writing him a bad contract. Sometimes the jokes is write themselves.
I don't see why that's a joke. But okay. All right, Lucas. Is he wearing an earring today?
Oh, my goodness. So Steven Crowder put
my earring. Is it? Yep, it's right there. Well, I think it's a different one. Is moving around.
Out a video,
that one's still moving too, though. That look like a new style. Same movement. That earring is going crazy.
And whining about, I thought we were in this together. I thought we were all getting along, but some.
That's crazy, Lucas saying that.
Companies want to be in bed with big tech.
I wish those at the top in big conservative, with, granted, a lot of the money, wanted to do better. Oh, boo-hoo. Let me play a sad song for you on the...
Yeah, this is accurate for Lucas because he does seem like Mr. Krabs. Lucas seemed like a Mr. Krabs kind of guy, if I do say so myself.
World's smallest violin.
And yada, 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 right? Just complaining and crying and whining. And what has happened is that he's no longer under contract. Well, eventually no longer be under contract with the Blaze, right? And now he's going to be a free agent. And he is slowly, actually, I wouldn't even say slowly. He is expeditiously learning the number one rule of business, and that is IDC. And for those of you who don't know IDC is I don't care.
I don't know why I expected something intelligent. I thought he was going to come with some business info. I was wrong for that. My bad. If this is Lucas we talking, he ain't going to come with no business, nothing. He ain't business, nothing. Business. That's Lucas' motto. Look at his face. Look at his face. That's just, I don't know nothing. I don't know. That's IDK is what you definitely should have changed that to. I don't know nothing about business. I just want my monies like Mr. Krabs.
That's correct. That's what little Crowder is learning. That in business, nobody cares, right? I'm really popular. I don't care. But I'm funny. I'm a comedian. I don't care. But I'm really...
That would matter in business, especially if it pertains to entertainment. Yeah. If you are popular, that definitely does pertain.
Being a conservative. I don't care, right?
Matter.
At the end of the day, the number one goal of a business is to turn a profit. That's it. No one cares who you are, what you do, what you say. As long as you turn a profit, okay, we can make some business out of that. And Steven Crowder was offered a contract by Daily.
He's laughing his ass off about contracts he will never receive. Like this is crazy. The hate is strong in this one. They definitely he got a lot of hate in his heart.
Wire. Now, Boring, or whatever his name is, he came out and put out a video, and he pretty much went over the contract. He was like, yo, this is what it is.
The nature of the offer, the nature of the points, I think Steven misunderstood a lot of the points. And so the way we do here at the Daily Wire, we're just going to be incredibly transparent.
So it seems that Steven Crowder is being a little baby because it seems that he has never in his life, from what it looks like, gone over a contract. He's never
being a baby. Yeah, I think it's more of a technique that he's using. This is a practice that a lot of performers have used to try to get the people behind them, and it's a negotiation tactic. That's what I think this is. I'm not going to say he's crying or upset. I think that he was trying to get the people to rally behind him about this. And if he is being done wrong, the people will rally behind him, right? But I think he knew that, and I think this was like a negotiation tactic in some way, or either that or promotion for the new network that he's going to be doing.
Never had to do business. That's the crazy part. Now, you have Jeremy Boring, that's his name, Jeremy Boring, and Ben Shapiro. They's about the monies. that's what they are. They're about the monies. Best believe the moment that Candace Owens, all right, isn't hitting those numbers, she's gone. She's run out of Jewish conservatives to go to, bruh. She went from
He's wilding. He is wilding. Like, why is everything gotta be about skin color or race or even religion? Or why does it always have to be about that? The hell's wrong with this guy? Like, if you said the argument with numbers, it'd be like, I can see where you're coming from. But no, she ran out of this to go to. Like, come on, bro.
Charlie Kirk to Dennis Prager, and now she's at Ben Shapiro. After this, it's game over. But you have to understand, a lot of these talking heads, which is what Crowder is, they don't have any business acumen. Okay, they're always guns for hire.
You do,
as some would say.
You do. You business. You the shining symbol of hope for business. You okay?
Gun for hire. They're never the owner. They're the person who works for the owner. One thing that they go over in the contract is like, yo, this is a standard contract. Okay, we need to recoup our money. If we're going to be paying you millions of dollars, and that's another thing. Crowder, crying Crowder, feels that he should get, I don't know, a king's ransom or something. He was expecting the red carpet. And sure.
Elaborate. What do you mean? Like, come on, bro. Come on, this is points that you could be making. And I'm like, okay, he might have a point, but just your delivery is like, get to the point.
Sure enough, that's not how business works. Yeah, you're a heavy hitter in the conservative, movement, but at the same time, we have expenses, right? We have an overhead. We have, if we're paying you this, then we're going to have to be making more on the back end. If we're paying you $1 million, okay, to put out content, it goes with the contract. They have to make 4 videos a day. They're going to start doing, documentaries like the bull crap that Candace Owens put out, which
hater. I hater. You're such a hater, Aaron. You're such a liberal. Yeah, you are a real hater. That was an amazing documentary, by the way, guys. Check it out if you haven't.
Eviscerated. But if they're going to put out propaganda like that, right, they're going to want their money back. If you want to put out content of your own, okay, fine. But it's going to be under the Daily Wire. One thing Crowder fails to understand is a pawn of IDC is money. That's what Crowder doesn't even understand. Even with his Mug Club, we come to find out that Crowder doesn't even know how many people are subscribed to Mug Club because the Blaze won't even tell him. So
that is crazy. If that's 100% true, that's wild. That is wild. You got to get more on that.
Stephen likes to say, I'm only on the air because of Mug Club. But Stephen couldn't tell me how many subscribers he had. I said, how many subscribers do you have at the Blaze? He said, I don't know. They don't tell me. And I'm sure that's true. He said, but I'm confident. I guarantee you it'll be 350,000 on day one with no marketing.
What? Oh my!
Business wise, that sounds wild. That is wild. Business wise, I would be saying the same thing Daily Wire is saying. Like, we can't just give you something without seeing proof of the numbers that you're saying.
God, bruh, where is your daddy when you need him? Isn't your daddy supposed to be helping you out in all this? Goodness gracious!
I was so lost for 2 seconds. Like, huh? And I was like, oh, yeah, he does hear that, right?
Anxious. So he goes, I want you to imagine this. I want you to picture this. Because according to Jeremy, right? According to Jeremy, I watched it. I had to watch it on two times speed because the dude talks, oh my God, so slow. But according to Jeremy, Crowder told them that they would have, upon them being signed up on day one, that they would have over, I think he said some ludicrous number, like 315,000.
That's a crazy ass estimate, right there.
And subscribers. Day one, no market.
Able to do it
now.
Probably, maybe.
Now, anyone, I'm talking about, you've taken a business 101 course, knows that is literally impossible. Okay. Literally impossible. Okay. Everyone understands if you've ever run any marketing, try to sell.
Explain exactly why. Let's see, Mr. Businessman. Tell me why. Tell me why. Let's see if you're right.
Product that, hey, just because you have subscribers, just because you have views, that does not funnel into transactions.
Well, yeah.
I hope that's true.
Yeah, but that doesn't guarantee that he's wrong necessarily as well, fam. I've seen some people, fam, that just got it like that, to where they are those type of unicorns, or they just have that type of loyalty to where it does convert, right? I don't know. I'm not like behind the scenes. I don't have that kind of information for Crowder. Maybe he can do that.
But I can't take that
Maybe
risk.
not.
I've never seen that to be true. I've never launched any talent with $0 spent on marketing and picked up
Crazy.
a third of the total subscribers that the entire Daily Wire has built in 8 years in business.
That is not how that works. This dude, how old is Crowder? He's thinking like a child. I want you to understand that he told someone this in the middle.
He might just believe it, and he might be right. We don't know. I would need to see proof of like subscriptions and things of that nature that he already has.
Of creating a contract. Oh, trust me. You know, on day one, we're going to at least have 350,000. Like what? Based off of what? Where are you getting these projections? Like, do you have any plan? Where's the data for this to support this wild theory of yours? But Crowder doesn't think like that. Just like Kundus Owens and the rest of them. They're all guns for hire. And now he's coming across a businessman. Okay. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. That's what you're coming across with Ben Shapiro. He's not.
Yo, why is he quoting Jay-Z for Ben Shapiro? That is wild. That is wild. He's like, let me just throw the Jay-Z bar out there real quick.
Playing games, bruh.
Why not?
Jeremy isn't playing games. They just because they like you. I think a lot of people tend to conflate like friends and stuff like that, or people, acquaintances with business. That's not how
friends have nothing to do with business. That is facts. That's fact.
How it works in the real world. Okay, that's not how it works. Just because I like you doesn't mean I'm going to go into business with you, right? I don't know as far as your productivity. I don't know your workflow. I don't know your business ethics. I don't know anything like that. Okay, I may have joked with you about politics as they do. I may have little fun interviews here and there, but it's a whole entire day when I'm paying you, fam.
Yeah, business does it. That nothing to do with friendship. He's right on that.
When I have you under contract for my company, and guess what? If you do a dumb video, and this is something Crowder doesn't get, like if you get demonetized or you do a dumb video, now my company is at fault, right? Now I'm going to get the backlash for some dumb little skit that you do. And what is
the amount of money that you won't be able to make because nothing will be out, or suspension.
Crowder really think that he has? He's not funny, right?
He's funny. What are you telling you? You're a hater. Crowder is 100% funny.
Skits? What skits? Him dressing up as a girl every 5 seconds? Like what that?
Why is this? Why does Lucas keep using these pictures for his points? Like what? Why is that a thing, Lucas? Why do you keep doing that? What's wrong with you?
Value do you think you offer? Where not only does he expect Daily Wire to take all of the risk, which is lunacy, because that's like no business is going to do that, no matter who you are. But then on top of that, paid him.
You got to be extremely valuable, like to where it's guaranteed. The numbers you say, maybe double that. If you could get double the numbers, what you're saying in subscriptions, business would definitely take that risk.
An exorbitant fee to do what? Like what, bruh? Like who advised you on this? This is insane. So what's happening? Crowder is getting a reality check, and now because he doesn't like this reality check, he's trying to throw them under the bus. Talking about, they want to be in bed with big tech.
I do think that it was kind of wrong for him to just go out there and do that. Like, be independent then, right? Like, start your own network, do this, get your own subscriptions. And then if you feel like you want to, really talk about it, then talk about it, right? Say names. Really go out there with it. I think it was like I don't know. I feel like it was either marketing or it was a negotiation tactic.
And crying
One of the two.
on YouTube. It's just like, bruh, this is of all
Either
the
or.
bridges to burn. Daily Wire is
Yeah,
not
cry
one of them.
about it.
If you're a conservative, okay, this is not the bridge you want to burn. Okay, we saw how Kunis Owens got real quiet when it came to Ye, right? You saw how
Like, come on, bro. Come on. Stop disrespecting the queen out here in these streets. You got to cut it out with your jealous ass. You got to cut it out. Why you so mad? Relax, buddy. Relax. You ain't never going to get there, but relax.
how quick she got real quiet.
Relax.
Kunis Owens, you can think of her whatever you want, but she's not dumb in that regard. Okay, she's not dumb. And what many people
Lucas is such a hater. Lucas is such a hater, bro. He just gonna sit here and cry. I don't like Candace. I don't like Crowder. They're doing better than me. They're more successful. Wah, wah, wah. I'm Lucas. Wah, wah, wah. I'm liberal. That's what
people
That's what he
are
really
failing
said.
to understand is how difficult it is to do something like Daily
That's what he
Wire.
really said.
Okay, they've never thought about as far as income, overhead, profit, loss, like capital, all of this. They've never had to think about that because they've always been under someone else. So it's a little bit different from you trying to do it on your own, going out on your own, especially when you have sponsorships. Daily Wire has a bunch of sponsorships, right? So there's certain things that are going to mitigate or prevent him, thwart him from saying certain things in a certain way.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds like normal stuff. And if you're really with the freedom and you want to speak however you want to speak, do your own thing, you got to be independent. You got to be fully independent. Like right now, like I'm small, right? But I could pretty much say whatever as long as it's in guidelines. I'll probably have to clean that up if I ever want a sponsorship or just any kind of like more compensation or monetization. I would probably have to clean it up.
Crowder just wants a blank check. That's not how business is done, my guy. That's not how business is done. And you're not such a hot commodity where you're above business, okay? You're not such a hot commodity where you can just write your demands. Nobody's going to accept that. That's not how that works. It's hilarious to see Crowder cry, and then Ben Shapiro and Jeremy Gory, whatever his name is, come out as like, yo, this is what it is. Wasn't even a contract. We were just this.
It was the beginning stages of a negotiation. I do think Crowder was wrong for jumping out the window with that. But it was like, hey, you could have just relaxed for a little second and then, send your counter offer.
This was up for negotiations. This is how this is how a contract is done, right? You negotiate. Well, I don't like this. Let's do this. And you go back and forth. This man Crowder just exposed how little knowledge he has when it comes to business. How little knowledge he has when it comes to the whole political scene. Because to the political scene. Maybe you critique his business choices, but then again, we don't know. Maybe he was right. We don't know. Time will tell. I believe the political scene is about money. I hope no one thinks that Fox News is the only conservative outlet and MSNBC is liberal. No, they are working hand in hand together. Controversy sells.
For mainstream media, maybe. Maybe I don't trust mainstream media anyway, to be honest with you.
More outlandish.
That's not my
pieces that CNN does. Guess who that feeds? That feeds Fox News. So they can say, hey, look how crazy this piece is. The more racist, anti-black propaganda that Fox News puts out, guess who that feeds? That feeds CNN, MSNBC, and the rest of them. They're hand in hand. It's a symbiotic relationship. What we are watching is pretty much a choreograph of a political dance. That's what we're watching. So it always kills me when people bring up Fox News or CNN. Oh, you must watch this show. Listen, it's all the same.
I can't argue with that. I'm gonna have to agree there. I think Fox is just as bad as CNN, in my personal opinion. I think mainstream media is just bad overall. If I got to give the honest, which I do all the time. It's not good. Mainstream media is trash.
The same thing. Okay, if you think Fox News is going to have someone who's going to break the matrix, right? Who's going to buck their narrative, you're out of your mind. Okay, and even times when they do have people like that, they're usually such hyperbolic, eccentric individuals that it's pretty much a form of a straw man, because they're putting out so many just outlandish concepts and notions that it's like, yo, that's in a real debate, right? In a deep dive into some of the topics and some of the nuance that many of these discussions.
This don't sound like he's too off, to be honest, man. I know. Lucas is trash. Yeah, horrible. Sounds like right now he's making a decent point. You see what happens when you just like don't focus on being a hater. You don't be a hater. It seems like you can make a decent point.
Demand that's not going to be shown on Fox News. just like that's not going to be shown on CNN. That's the whole point. It's about monies. That's what it's about. It's about monies. Okay.
Why?
And I find it hilarious that Crowder is
monies. Yes, because you want all your monies. You can relate. Man. You want your monies. Your monies. My bad. Monies.
It's naive.
You want it now.
Like I thought at least when it came to business, he knew something. Turns out this dude is not only not funny, but he's also brain dead when it comes to business.
We don't know that for sure right now, bro. He could have been right. How do we know? He could have been 100% right. We got no idea.
Bruh, I'm not going to say white privilege, but damn, bruh. It must be nice. Anyways, guys, that's a video.
How did that get to white? Everything got to be about race. With Lucas, everything got to be about race. That's crazy. Guys, Lucas bugged out. He made some points when it came to the business conversation, right? In mainstream media, the hate for Crowder and the hate for Daily Wire, it was just so apparent, though. Like, why? Why do you hate them so much, man? Because they're more successful than you? You hate her? You wish that you was getting the offers? You would never get an offer from Daily Wire. That'd be crazy. You ever get an offer from Daily Wire, I'm be like, whoa. Because anything's possible in these streets. They try to get on that hotep scene. Anyway, hit the like button, drop some comments, subscribe if you haven't, sign up for my Patreon or my memberships if you're able to. If not, don't worry about it. And more importantly, man, go and subscribe to my BXBeastBoy Reacts channel. That's where I do live streams as well as just a bunch of videos. I'm doing more frequent videos over there. I think I said it right. Go subscribe to BXBeastBoy Reacts, man, so you can go catch me live. It's crazy out here in these streets.